So the other day, I'm on the subway, I'm looking around, and every single person has their face just buried in their phones. No one's communicating. And of course, the only reason I even noticed it is because I just for 1 second looked up from mine. And I'm like, this is terrifying. Like, if this is what we all look like now, what's it gonna be like in 5 or 10 years or something, you know? So I started to have like an existential crisis. Hop on a bus, ride out to upstate New York. I get to this little small town and I'm just being an idiot, dude. I'm taking like, you know, Dutch angle photos of like the town and the people who live there, and just doing fucking sepia tones and shit. Anything to make me feel like connected or like an artist or something. And it's not working, you know. If anything, I'm freaking out more. So then I just like put my camera away. I just like wander into these little woods, this little forest area, and I'm hanging out. I'm like hearing real birds, not like gangster city pigeons, but like, you know, like real actual birds. I'm picking flowers. I end up like drinking out of this creek, which actually I'm pretty sure made me sick, but I spend the night there. I'm sleeping like under the stars. I wake up and I'm like, this is it, right? This is what matters. I feel calm and connected, and I decide like, dude, I'm about to smash my phone on a rock. Like I'm about to fully live this like Unabomber life minus all the violence and bullshit. But then I think if I was to do that, then I'd be doing the exact thing that was like driving me crazy, which is like turning my back on humanity. So I'm like, how can you communicate all that is beautiful out here with the unnatural world? You know, no one's gonna listen to a lecture, no one's gonna read an essay. I wouldn't do that. So I have kind of a wild idea that I'm gonna go to the most unnatural place on earth, Times Square, New York, and I'm gonna try to bring the beauty of all of this there. So let's go. Yo, what's going on? So we're in Times Square right now. Got my buddy Peanut filming with me. We're gonna try to share some nature with some people out here. See what's going on. Oh, no, you don't want an acorn?
I'm not first grade in I don't need no acorn.
It's all about getting away from our phones, getting away from machines, and getting out into nature.
What is on the phone?
About nature. Read a poem, maybe. Take an acorn.
That's okay, thank you.
Be involved?
Okay,
Maybe
read a poem. Take an acorn.
No? All right, that's fine. We got to stand next to each other now, though.
All this time we'll be talking about poetry and nature.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to talk about nature? Acorn or pine cone? There you are. So, when's the last time you guys were out in nature? Like camping or?
In my hometown,
Mhm.
I used to go in the mountains and forests, like everything. I love it.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Let's leave that to the scientific wits. Grant me intention, purpose, and design. That's narrow enough for me to the divine. And yet, for all this help of head and brain, how happily instinctive we remain, our best guide upward, further to the light, passionate preference to love at first sight.
You're beautiful.
This right here is one of my favorite videotapes ever. This one taught me everything I needed to know. It's the forgotten skills. It's all about camping, getting out in nature, and watching VHS tapes, baby. I'm gonna try to find the new rightful owner of this one. Hey, you guys got a chance a second to talk about nature? Maybe an acorn? No? Project about nature. Would you be willing to be a part?
Oh, no, thank you.
Briefly? No? What about you, buddy? A little project about nature? Not about nature? Come on! Would you be willing to be a project? Okay, be willing to be a part of a project about nature? Oh, no, possibly? Oh, all right, thank you. It's nature, buddy. I know you like nature. One thing for me, you can take this little pine cone. When's the last time you were out in nature?
Last time I was out at beach.
It's sad we have to think that long, isn't it?
No, I think about it, yeah.
The intention, purpose, and design. There's near enough for me to the divine. And yet for all this help of head and brain, how happily instinctive we remain. Our best guide upward, further to the light, passion and preference, such as love at sight. I think it was Emerson that said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. That's hitting me right now for sure. Would you mind reading a poem for me about nature?
Underfoot, the divine soul. Overhead, the sun. I feel the sky, the prairies vast. I feel the ocean and the forest.
Somehow I feel the globe itself swift swimming in space.
How'd that feel? Seems good for you as it was for me?
Put me in that spot. Yeah.
Dude, then you are the rightful owner of this tape now. Thanks so much, man.
Cool. Now I just need a VHS player.
So I'm not really sure what exactly we accomplished. I don't think I like woke anybody up to something, but I do think that we brought some people into the reality of the moment. We made some people laugh, hopefully made some memories with people in New York. You know, I think the main thing I have to do, or the only thing I can do actually, is just try to be a good person and just spread love and joy. And that's what this whole approach was about. And like, the truth is the beauty of the world, it is just there. It's always there. And, you know, that's amazing. Yeah.